What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. LA Mamba. It is Sunday, September 24, 2023. Here at the Tire Shop Business, 2:06 p.m. It's Sunday. We're already done for the day. We're already closed up. Today's activity, pretty normal day. It wasn't crazy busy. It wasn't slow. It was normal. Sold used. We sold new. We did patches. We did labors. And pretty much it. Just normal business, which is cool. I like regular days. I don't get too crazy tired. Later on, gonna do some barbecuing with my cousins, my uncles. It's gonna be a great day today. But for now, we're gonna do this video, talk about the tire shop business for you crazy tire shop people. like to hear about tire shop stuff. So I haven't done a little video in a little bit. I wanted to do one today, and little catching up for the week. We got in 450 more tires, and we put them into the racks, and they ate them all up. It's crazy how many tires these fucking racks fit. I can't believe it. I got it was just like so much like working and putting in tires, and it's just like it just ate them up, and it looks like it's back to normal again. I'll tell you, the thing is that going up, putting the tires way up there, that's where the magic really happened. I saw that because I did like the same size. I would like put them all together and go up. So many tires fit compact that it opened up more space on the bottom, and I was just able to do like rows of tires. And so it was funny because like one of my guys hasn't been here in a week, so we got rid of the junk tires, and all these are good, same size. So one of my guys, he came today and he's like, hey, did you get more tires in? Because I told him we were going to get more tires in. And I was like, yeah, we got 450 tires into during the week, and we put them away. And he's like, really? I can't even tell. That's so funny. And I pretty much figured he was going to say that because I can't even tell myself. It was crazy. It's just like a bunch came in. We just worked really hard that day. It was a lot of work and a lot of organizing. That day I was very, very tired. And you can tell we got some here, but I mean, that's a little bit compared to like, what we had, right? All over the place. And so, yeah, we just organized, just more and more tires. See up there, 235, 40, 19s. Just an example. In that section right there, we got what, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20 tires up there, something like that. So 20 tires is a good amount for one size, and it's a popular size. And there's even more for more. Like, see if you go up there, I can put these 3 in. These are the same size too, but I was like, I'll just keep them down here. These are gonna sell real fast. So it's a daily, everyday type of tire size. But we got all that filled in over there. We got 15s in, but I mean, you can't even tell. It looks like the same. Now we got more options when the customers come. They need more tires. We got it. See, we got a whole bunch of room up there. 2 racks. We got a lot of room up there, and we got a lot of room up here. So what I did was, even though I'm happy how it looks, and if you guys know me, I just love to see my racks filled up, I did another order this week. So we should get it next week. It's just that I want to see it like packed. And And yeah, everything's really full, but I know there's more room. I know there's like, see, look at that. It was packed and then it went down again. And it's just like crazy, like how much room these fucking racks fucking fit. And so, anyways, I'm like, just, man, all my profits, just buying more and buying more. It's like, let's go. It's been like, all right, I don't know, like 2 months of doing this already. Keep buying hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and filling them in. And it's like, look at all that room up there. It's massive amount of rooms. But the good thing is that we got like sizes, like everything we put by size. One size, we got one size. This whole rack is one size. And yeah, it's really amazing. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys. Well, more to the new guys, more to the newbies. I know we got some newbies in the channel, so I wanted to talk to those guys. You know, a lot of people don't know how to sell tires or anything. Like, they've never done it. And if you're living paycheck to paycheck, it's either you don't know how to sell or you don't know how to sell good, or you just don't do it. Maybe you know how, but most people don't know how. They think they know how, but they don't. And this goes for anything, but since we're in the tire business, I'm going to talk about the tires. So, not owning a tire shop, and let's say you work at a tire shop as an employee, or you want to get into the tire shop business, you just see a lot of potential in it, and you don't work at a tire shop yet. Or let's say, I don't know, let's just say you're a guy that already has a lot of money with another business and wants to come into the tire shop business, and it's like, okay, money's not the problem, but selling tires is a problem because you've never done it, right? So I want to have the conversation, and I don't want to go too long with it because we can go like videos and videos of like just like how to sell tires. But I want to just make a pretty good overview on it. So we have markets. Let's talk about markets, right? So I want to talk to you about like the SoCal market when it comes to selling tires. And so this is like for myself. Let's say for OfferUp, you know the application on your phone, OfferUp. You download it, right? Let's just say you have in SoCal around here people that downloaded the app. Let's just call it 1 million people. I know there's more, but let's just call it 1 million people, right? It could be 2 million. It doesn't matter. It's still way more than enough people. And then you have like Facebook Marketplace, right? And let's call that another 2 million people around here that use that. And then you have eBay, and that's all around the country. Now you're shipping, so now let's call it like, I don't know how many people use that app. 15 million people or whatever for the country that use that app. I don't know. I'm just making things up, right? And but the point is like way more than enough than what you need. And so then you have your local market, right? I have my local market here. As for the tire shop, let's just call it thousands of people. Nearby cities, I don't know, let's call it like 500,000 people or so around here. You know, just this city, Baldwin Park, it has like 100,000 or so also. My city where I live, it's another 100,000. The city next door, another 100,000. The ones up north, 100. I mean, there's little areas, West Covina and all that. Another 100,000, Duarte, another 100 with the Arcadia. So then you just let's call it 500,000 people in the market. So we have local market 500,000. We got offer up 2 million. We got marketplace 2 million, and we got like eBay. Let's say call it like 15 million, right? So eBay is a whole nother animal. Is different because now you gotta ship. Now you gotta play that game with the online. So if you want to go ahead and use that market, and it's fine. I want to just talk to you like it's available. But when it comes to the other ones, everybody else, all those other millions of people and thousands, they come to you, right? No shipping involved. So you have so many like people potentially you can sell to, let's just say. But now, when we're talking about specific tires for their cars, now it's like way less than that, right? So let's say a few hundred people at a time, because they don't always need tires. They only need tires. It's a timing thing, right? They're tires right now, and now they gotta look for tires, right? So now let's call it a few hundred people every market. So let's call it, I don't know, let's call it like 100 to 200 people. Facebook Marketplace, 100 to 200 people when it comes to offer up. And let's call it like, I don't know, 50 people currently in the nearby market. And let's call it like 500,000 on eBay for the day. Let's just say for the week or whatever that they need tires. They're gonna be looking online, shopping, looking for their tires, and it could be whatever you want to call it. You want to call it new tires for their size. You want to call it used tires for that size. It's up to you, whatever you want to sell, right? Let me go turn off this air compressor because it might be a little bit hard for you to listen to it. But one moment. There you go. Just lock up the air. All right, so then you have hundreds of people looking for tires for the week, for the day, whatever you want to call it, right? And so now they have a few options. They have your competitors at that time were posted. They have this size, this brand. And that's why it's a way different business because than other businesses, because there's so many qualities in the used tires. There's so many brands. And then for the new ones, there's so many brands. And, you know, types. You want to also say types, even more worse. It's just so many, like, you know, broken down. Like, there's so much opportunity is what I'm saying. So let's say you have, let's just call it these. I don't know. Let's call it 245, 40, 18s. You have a set of 4 Bridgestones, brand new, right? Now, these are my discounted tires. So I sell these for $125 plus tax each. So 500 plus tax. I'll put an offer up, let's just say 500 plus tax, whatever that equals to. And then I'll put it on, and it's like, all right, let's just pretty much sit and wait. Pretty much is like, that's pretty much it. You make a 15-minute ad, and then it's sit and wait when it comes to like offer up, when it comes to Facebook Marketplace. And I don't even talk about Facebook groups. That's even more markets. But there are a lot smaller markets. They're like 30,000 here, 40,000 there, 100,000 here. And so the numbers go less now. There's like a few people here and there. 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 people are looking for tires at that time and place in that group for tires. So I don't want to go that small because it might confuse some of you. So let's just keep going with the other story, right? And so now they're gonna see those. They're gonna be like they're gonna see my discounted tires online, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, Bridgestone, that's a good brand for that price." Okay, these are available, $125 plus tax each, online, at this place over here. Let me continue shopping, looking. I find a Chinese brand for like I don't know, let's say it's 440 or whatever it is, and then we got like regular prices. They say they got like hand cooks for like 175 each, and they just keep looking and finding. And it's like, all right, well, look at out of everything, and then we have used, and then they say, all right, you used, but they're like mismatched or whatever, like, or they're not all that. Let's say they're like 50% life or whatever, but they're like, I'm willing to pay more for new. I don't want to do 50% life, so I'm not gonna go for those. So we got these options. We got Bristols for 125 plus tax each. We have handcuffs for 175. We got Chinese for 110. Which one's the best value out of these? And so, like, let's just say, you know how it is. Bottom tier, the lowest price ones are Chinese. Middle brands are like Hankook, Sumitomo, Kumo, Nexon. Top ones are Bridgestone, Michelin, Firestone, Goodyear. And they're like, wow, you know what? I'm getting a low price than for a top tier brand, like close to a Chinese price for a top tier brand compared to like if I get this Hankook. This Hankook is good, but the Hankook is not as good as Bridgestone, and it's still cheaper, a lot cheaper, $50 each tire. I'm gonna buy these, so then they hit you up, are they available? When can I come through? Where are you located at? And then whenever they have time on their day off, they'll come and buy, right? So that's just one example of how does it work, right? So then it's not gonna be the first person who hits you up usually that's gonna buy. Usually you're gonna have like a couple people hit you up. I don't know, 5 to 10 people, and then from there one's gonna buy. So I like to think about it as for sure numbers. So I put the ad, 10 people are gonna hit me up on average. 3 are maybes, maybe are gonna buy, but out of those 3 maybes, 1 for sure is gonna buy. So it's like a 10-3 number, 10-3-1, 10-3-1, 10-3-1. So if you put the ad on OfferUp, if you put the ad on Facebook Marketplace, then you're gonna make those numbers go faster. So like, let's say 5 people hit you up on OfferUp, 5 people hit you up on Marketplace. Those are your 10 people. Out of those 10, 1 customer is gonna come buy from you. That's just on average how to sell. And yeah, your numbers can be a lot better than that. It could be worse than that. But on average, that's the way I see it. So I don't only make one ad. I would make another ad of something else, another ad of something else, another ad of something else. And then if I keep doing ads, I just keep going, keep making ads. For each set of tires, it's a 10-3-1, 10-3-1, 10-3-1. So you're gonna be constantly having activity all day, every day, answering your phone calls, answering your texts, answering the messages on those platforms, and then you'll just get the 10-3-1s, 10-3-1s, people hitting you up. And so then you make a sale, and then you make another sale, and then you make another sale. So then it's like consistently having activity. So then, like, just consistently having activity of sales, and just like focus on it. You know, if I didn't have a shop, that's what I would do. I would have as much as tires as I can, and I would just make ads and make ads. If I wanted to go that route, eventually I'll make enough money saved to open up a tire shop. But that's just me. I just love tire shops, so I would just, you know, go hard, and I'll have a job somewhere, maybe at a local tire shop, wherever I want to. If I want to have a tire shop in that city, I'll work in a tire shop in that city. Just an example, right? That's what I would do, just because like people will know you now. It's not like you're trying to steal business, but you just get a rep. It's like, well, this guy's been around. People know you in that city. and it's like, oh, okay, this guy's not a bad guy. That guy's cool. Like, it just will help the process when you're starting from nothing. But anyways, that's not the topic about this. So about sales, this will work for anything. This, I'm talking about tires, but it's for any type of item or cars. Of course, cars are more expensive, so it might be more people that hit you up. And I never really sold a lot of cars on there. I just sold my cars on platforms like that. But it would be more like, I don't know, 20 or 30 people hit you up. We got like 9 maybes, and then like one of those will buy, right? You just gotta run the numbers. Like, there's no right or wrong way to do it. Just run those fucking numbers. Just go and just make your ads. Expect to be doing work for 10, conversations or whatever. And it's like, oh yeah, for sure, I'll be there for sure. And then that guy doesn't come. Just think about it. It's like a maybe. He doesn't come. But then there's like one guy just says, I'll be there. And he just shows up, right? And then it's like, that's the one, right? That's the one that bought. And so it's always like that. It's always been like, how do you sell online? It could also be like, if you're going to do like nearby markets. So like if we go to like a swap meets or something, then you got the nearby, market. Again, it's like thousands that can, reach you. But you just got to run your style of business. And that's how you're going to be able to do sales after sales after sales. And it's going to be nonstop forever. You're gonna learn how to make your ads. I'm not going to go into details how to make ads, but I'll tell you this, keywords play a very important role on making your ads. So there is a specific way to make your ads, but it's only going to take you 15 minutes with taking pictures. Like, let's say you take like 15 pictures, real nice ones, calmly, don't be in a rush, put them all up, make a real good description of like how much percentage of tread they have if they're used, what brands, are they straight and even on the sides, and then put them on there, like if it's these cars, usually it's on these cars, but it'll fit on more cars, not just these. And then where you're located at, and then I like to put my phone number just in case they can't reach me on there. Some people just don't forget the ad and just get your phone number and just call you up. I'm like that. I just rather like get the phone number, call you, hey, where you at? And then just like, I'm going there right now, It's just the way I like to think, but there's a lot of people like that. And so if you put up all that information, then it's like, all right, people hitting you up now. Because now there's eyeballs looking on the ads. The eyeballs are looking for what they need, right? And you guys know the tire shop business, like the tire business, every car needs tires all the time because they just don't last a long. They only last like, I don't know, 30,000 miles. They claim it's like 50 and they last you like 35,000 miles or whatever it is. A lot sooner they'll like hit you up than what's rated for it. I mean, there's people that push it real hard, but on average, like mostly just they last 40. They'll use up 40,000 miles and then they'll need tires, new or used. But the point is, they always need tires cut. And there's like how many cars usually somebody has, like it's usually like 2 cars per person. Like here's what I see minimum. I don't know. I just see usually people have 2 cars out here. They just love cars out here. But yeah, so like they're gonna be looking all the time on there. So there's always a market for whatever you have, new tires, used tires. And at the time you have, like I was saying, out of those markets you have hundreds of people looking that day for tires. And then even less people of those are gonna see your ad. And even less people of those that see your ad are going to be interested in your tires. And then even less people of those that are interested are going to hit you up. And then of those, whoever hits you up, there's even less people that are really going to be interested to go down and even check them out. So that's just a breakdown how it works, but it all starts with the eyeballs. It all starts with your exposure of your ad and the platforms, and that's the way people look for tires nowadays, more than just walking in. Of course, you know, there's people that just don't care about online stuff. They just go to their favorite shop and that's it. I know where to go. I have a badass spot. Just roll up. But not everybody's like that. The new generation is always like looking online. What's the best price? You know, I'm gonna take my time and shop. They're actually smarter nowadays than they were before, which is cool. So that means you gotta be smarter how you do things as a tire shop owner, as a tire shop salesperson. I'm sorry, a tire salesperson. As a business guy that has tires they want to sell online, or however you're gonna sell them, but the best place is gonna be online, because now you have, again, I was saying thousands or millions of people looking at ads potentially. But you know, it just goes down the line. It's just like less and less and less people are really gonna look at your tires, and then you get the people there. So it is actually the best way to do things. That's why I'm talking about it, because it is the best way to do things when it comes to sales. Doing it this way and selling your used ones. And again, if you're gonna be shipping, it's a different story. With eBay or Amazon, it's a different story. But if people are gonna come to you, like locally, if they're gonna drive down, even though they're far, let's say they're like an hour away. I get people from an hour away all the time or more. They just don't find those tires nowhere, and they just come down and just buy them. And it's because they saw the ad online. But that's gonna be the best way for you to make sales. And again, it's gonna be for any item too. It's just the way it works. It's just like you know, OfferUp, Marketplace, all the best. There's no better right now. Craigslist used to be cool, but that's like old school now. It's like a lot less people on the Craigslist. That also works. You can also make ads on Craigslist, but it's not gonna be as effective as the new people, like all these new eyeballs on the new platforms looking for tires. They're just gonna be like, you know, and you can also make ads like just stories on your own personal, like Facebook and Instagram stuff. That works good too, especially when your friends do it for you. Like if they come, they need tires, and then they just post because they just want to post like, hey, come to my friend's shop. Then one of their friends come and you'll sell them tires. That's very effective too. Every time someone has done that, I always get like a customer like that way. It's funny. But that's like new stuff. That's really powerful. Like the stories that someone does it for you. Like you're not the only one doing it, but they'll do it for you. Like they actually make their own video or picture, and then they post it on their story, and then you get their friends to come to you. But anyways, but it's still more effective than all that. It's when it comes to like bringing the amount of people, selling the amount of tires, is actually gonna be you selling them. And so like I think that's so important for the new people to get down, because without that you don't got nothing. Like and I'm gonna tell you, like, how do you know you're good at selling tires online? Or I don't like to call it online, but the truth is that's the best way to do it. But how do you know you're really good at selling tires? Let's just say like that. It's how much money you're making. I just put it like that. If you're making a lot of money selling tires, then you're really good at selling. If you're not making any, then you suck at selling tires. It's the truth. So hope this video helps a lot of people. I'll be here, continue to make tire shop videos for you guys. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. See you guys next time. Mamba out.